Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. In this video, we are going to discuss an incident or very good case under section 306 of the Indian Penal Code. So normally, if any person commits suicide and he writes a note that due to the harassment by so-and-so, I was not able to live, I have decided to leave this world, like that if they write, simply basing on that, you cannot file a case of 306 against the innocent persons. This is what is held in the case of V.P.Singh versus the state of Punjab in criminal appeal number 2103 by 2010, yesterday, by Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul and Abhay Srinivas Vokha. Right? So the Supreme Court, two judges bench, clearly held that the college professor, for that matter, the management, they are not liable under section 306 CPC because they have exercised legitimate disciplinary action on the student for his misconduct. So what is the misconduct he has committed? So I will tell you. On 16/4/2008, the boy actually who was in an inebriated condition or who was in a drunken stage, while attending the class, he has misbehaved in the class. So the class professor, Mr. Nitin Sham, he has chastised him ultimately, but this fellow did not care. Ultimately, he has brought it to the notice of the head of the department, actually Sarbit Singh. So he has informed the same. Actually, at the outset, the professor asked him to get out. If you are not willing to continue, or since you are in an inebriated condition, your face itself says that you are not well, so you are in a drunken state, get out of my class. But he misbehaved. Ultimately, the professor, normally they are sensitive people, so he has gone to the head of the department and informed him, and definitely head of the department called him. Head of the department asked the professor to give a report in writing. Head of the department asked this boy to tender an apology. Of course, he tendered the apology, but he tendered the apology. He has written a note and actually is accepting the incident, but he said he was not under the influence of alcohol. This happened on 16th, but poor boy, on 17/4/2018, he jumped into a well and committed into a canal, and he has given an SMS to his elder brother stating that the lecturer insulted him in the class, and even though he was not drunk, they alleged that he was in drunken stage. So basing on that, he felt very much annoyed, and therefore he is committing suicide. So this is the situation. Prior to that, so I told you, after the HOD has got the letter, so the matter was taken to the notice of the principal also. The principal once again chastised this man and asked him to visit the parents, and also as a cautionary that actually this boy said that he will behave properly. As a precaution, he has asked this boy to deposit 10,000 as security, and of course it will be released after he leaves the college. This is what is told. So these are all cumulative factors which has made him go to such an extent of leaving the world. Of course, the father definitely he is interested towards his son. He has given a complaint to the police registered the case, and the police made the management, the professor as well as head of the department, all of them as accused as a case of 306 IPC. This is the case. So matter came up to the level of Supreme Court. So Supreme Court has clearly noted that there is no mens rea, finish. So there is no evil intention, there is no bad intention. Please remember, you cannot say that there is intention to provoke or to incite or to encourage the boy to commit suicide. No doubt, everybody will have self-respect, everybody. So not only that boy, even the lecturer, when the professor is speaking in the class, can he disturb the class? So therefore, he asked him to leave, but he did not leave. Then definitely they have to take legitimate action. That too, what they have got a letter of apology. They asked him to bring his parents. They asked him to deposit 10,000. After all, they did not show any merciless attitude. So please remember, if a teacher is unhappy with a student, some disciplinary action has to be taken. And the SMS, when they have clearly examined the SMS, it has no word against the teachers. Of course, the Supreme Court is aware of the anguish of the father on losing his son. But please remember, it cannot be going to such an extent that the professor should not be lugged in section 306 IPC. Appeal allowed. So very good wisdom with the decision given with wisdom. Otherwise, normally what we think is because of the harassment of the teacher, because of the harassment of the head of the department, because of the head of the principal of the institution, that fellow committed suicide, definitely they are all liable under section 306 IPC. This is what we think. But Supreme Court, in its wisdom, they have discussed every matter. So in their opinion, they think that legitimate disciplinary action is necessary if a boy misbehaves in a class. But he should not have gone to the extent. They felt pity for the death of the boy, but they say it cannot amount to abetment to commit suicide. So with this, I am stopping. Please read the judgment and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.